तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे
Morning, everyone. Very warm welcome again to our Citizen Insight group with Nidhi ji. It's a great pleasure to have her again, and she will be joining us every fortnight on Friday, same time. So today we are going to take this forward with good and evil of planets, and a lot of questions and a lot of concerns which we keep hearing about the good and bad about the planets, but then what they really do and how should we how much we should be concerned. Let's hear from Nidhi ji. Nidhi ji, thank you for joining us. All yours.
Thank you, Neha ji, and thank you, Panji. Thank you so much. I was seeing someone really enjoying the aarti. Was that? Let me see who it was.
It's usually Renuka ji and her husband.
No, not Renuka ji. Rekha ji.
Yes, Rekha.
Rekha ji, are you there? Rekha ji, are you there? Am I audible?
I'm here.
It was such a pleasure to see you enjoying the pratna. You were really enjoying it. It felt so nice to see you singing. Although I wanted to do evil and good of the planet, but Monday is Gayatri Jayanti. So if everyone wants and agrees, I can talk on the Gayatri Mantra and the impact of Gayatri Mantra on our planets. Sorry, Nehaji, I am changing the topic, but if everyone agrees and you can raise your hand, if someone doesn't agree, I would like to talk about this because when I saw you, Rekhaji, enjoying this mantra, I felt so nice. It really felt very nice. And this is a very powerful mantra.
It is.
Very powerful
mantra.
I would very much like to hear this because my grandchildren, small ones,
That's
they
nice.
say Gayatri Mantra.
Nice. So anyone who doesn't want to hear about Gayatri Mantra can raise your hand. You don't want to hear about it, Panji?
Oh, sorry.
No, I think we all would love to hear about that. So don't worry about the topic.
So please allow me to change the topic. I'm very sorry. You must have come with an expectation of learning about good and bad about the planets. But I just thought that, it's good that we utilize 17th June, which is a Gayatri Jayanti day. And please do Gayatri Sadhana. So let me just tell you what the Gayatri Mantra is. I'm sure all of you would have read how Gayatri Mantra appeared. So this mantra was revealed to Rishi Vishwamitra. It is not that he wrote it or something. It was revealed by the universe, by Ved Mata Gayatri herself. So that's how potent it was. And this was after at least 5,000 years of sadhana. At least 5,000 years of sadhana. Because before this, Rishi Vishwamitra was Kaushal. He was the king of Rajkot Kaushal. So he was the emperor. And he was doing his sadhanas to take revenge from the Rishi. And that's when, he started doing this sadhana because he wanted Kamdhenu cow, which was given to Rishi by Indra. So this is the story. Now, I would just like to tell you all that there is a Gayatri Mantra for every deity. It is just not that this is the Gayatri Mantra. This is called the Savitur Gayatri Mantra. And you know what? The actual mantra is much, much longer. And it doesn't start with Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha. It starts with Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So that's how the original Gayatri Mantra is. And it has got three more, Gayatris. Gayatris is a meter. So Gayatri Mantra has got 24 meters. It is 8 sounds in every line. So if you see Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, it is 8 consonants, 8 swaras in every line, and 8 into 3 is 24. Every mantra has a chand or a meter that we call as a meter. That meter is the sound energy. That meter is the energy which connects us with the higher realm. And that's the basic objective of a mantra. The objective of the mantra is to connect the Panchbhut that we are with the universal Panchbhut. Now, we all have learned this meaning of Gayatri Mantra, which says that, I bow upon you, the higher source of energy, to take me from a different level to a different level. But actually, the meaning is very interesting. And we will recite this once, and I'll tell you how to recite also in the end. But I will first tell you the meaning. Now, let's see Om. What is Om? Anyone would like to say what is Om?
It's the universal Brahman sound,
Beautiful, yes.
It's a cosmic
The universal
energy.
sound of Brahman, yes. Yeah.
Cosmic
Anyone else?
energy.
Sorry,
Cosmic-
I
Cosmic energy from divine universal God.
absolutely. It is the cosmic energy from the divine universe, from the universe. If I say it is the primordial sound, it's the primordial sound of the Brahman, the universe. Now, when we say universe, we just see the current universe which we are in. But the universe, as mentioned in Shiv Puran, is multifold. There are many universes, and not just this universe. So this is the primordial sound, and that's what we call as Brahman. So this is the primordial sound of that Brahman. And recently, NASA found out that sun was also reciting Om, chanting Om so you could get a sound of Om from sun. So when they neared sun, they could get that sound of Om. It's the most powerful sound and made of 3 vowels, most powerful sound, because your Om, when you start chanting, it starts from Muladhara. Muladhara Chakra, which is the lowest, which is where the serpent is, what we say is the coiled serpent. And it goes to the Sahasrara. When you sound and you say it goes up to the Sahasrara. So Om activates your Vishuddhi, your, Agya Chakra and your Sahasrara. But to reach Sahasrara, to reach Vishuddhi itself is the biggest thing. Anahat, crossing Anahat is very difficult because that calls for multiple hours of sadhana. So I will also maybe take you through how chakras and and astrology is related, but I'll just go through this here. So anyone knows the Gayatri mantra of Ma Lakshmi? Okay, first of all, does everyone know that there is a Gayatri mantra of each deity?
Yes.
That's nice. So there is a Gayatri mantra for Hanumanji, there's a Gayatri mantra for Ganpatiji, there's a Gayatri mantra for Lakshmi. And for Diwali, if you chant Gayatri of Ma Lakshmi and Ganeshji, it is very good. Chant it 7 times in the evening, in the night, when the time is there. It's very, very auspicious. So in any Gayatri, if I'll just chant Ma Lakshmi's, Om Mahalakshmi Vidmahe Vishnu Patni Chadhimai Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat. So there are 3 words which are common in every Gayatri. Mahalakshmi Ch Vidmahe Vishnu Patni Chadhimahe Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat. So these are the 3 most important words. Vidmahe, the superior power. Dhimahi, my power. Prachodayat is gratitude. Right? So this is the Gayatri. Now our current Gayatri mantra, which is a Savitur Gayatri mantra. This is the Gayatri mantra.
Would you like to have a property business that generates a six? That's what my property.
So that's
Sorry.
that's okay. So that's the Gayatri mantra of Sun Lord, and this has both feminine and masculine energy. Feminine energy of Ma Gayatri herself, and masculine energy of Sun Lord. So if you see, all the Gayatris will have both feminine and the masculine energy. All Gayatri mantras. Even here, they are mentioning Ma Lakshmi as Vishnu Patni. Mahalakshmi, Vishnu Patni. So this is a way to bring the masculine energy of Vishnu here. So very interestingly, it's only in Sanatan where we say a masculine and feminine has to be together. They cannot survive separately. They can't live separately. So the Gayatri mantra brings in both the energies. Now, so we all say that, we bow. Dhi is my intellect, my wisdom, my knowledge, right? Now, so Bhu, Bhuva, Swaha. Bhu is the material world where I am. Bhuva is the Akashic world, the universal world. And Swaha is Swarga. So basically here we are saying, because sun is the, the universal energy. And now I'll relate it to astrology. Sun is my Atma. And that is why Gayatri mantra becomes very important. Sun is my soul in astrology. Sun is my Atma. Sun is my ancestor. Sun is my father. Even if the single chain of ancestors is broken, I wouldn't be there. Because somewhere the chain is broken and I'm not there. So that's why we say that my soul vows to the ultimate, which is Savitur, to reach from the material world to the world of nirvana, to the world of moksha. And that's when we make our kundali. It is dharam, earth, kam, and moksha. Right? We begin with dharma because I have taken birth to fulfill certain dharmas. Either it is a dharma of kara, or it is a dharma of paying debts to someone, or it's a dharma of bhakti, or it's a dharma of moksha. Now, to fulfill that dharma, I need earth, which is material, because I'm in the material world. Kam, which is, of course, because my basic dharma to be born as a human being is to reproduce, to bring progeny, to continue the cycle of the world. And then moksha, which is what it is saying. So sun, the ultimate universal energy, and my Atma, I bow down to you to take me from the material world, Mooladhar, to Sahasra. So this is how important Gayatri Mantra is. And I'm sure you all must know that Gayatri Mantra jap should be done in Trikal Sandhya. Rekha ji, I can't hear you. So it has to be done in Trikal Sandhya, which is morning, afternoon, and evening. All the 3 times this has to be done. And Gayatri Jayanti is the day of Ma Gayatri's birth. You all can start a sadhana of Gayatri jap. You can take a vow or a pledge that I will do 2 malas every day or 3 malas every day. Do it for 7 days, do it for 5 days, do it for 11 days, do it for 40 days. Starting from the Gayatri Jayanti, it will be very helpful for all of us. Now, how does Gayatri Mantra help us? If you have actually done the Gayatri Mantra japa or sadhana honestly and with complete sincerity, there is no dearth of material wealth in your life. You'll be surprised. Even if you've done it for spiritual purposes, the first thing that Ma Gayatri gives is material wealth. And that is when we say that the Gayatri Mantra, if chanted, it helps to, take care of all the planets which are in my chart. So sun, of course, because it's Savitur Gayatri. Then moon, because moon illuminates Gayatri, and the moon is eliminated by sun, and it is the feminine energy. Then Venus, Ma Gayatri represents Venus. Rahu Ketu, because it is a spiritual mantra, Ketu is controlled, and Rahu because Ma Gayatri controls Rahu. And Mars, because the energy that sun gives is used for our purshat, for our valor, for the efforts that we make in our everyday life. So chanting Gayatri Mantra actually helps us get rid of whatever problems that we are facing in our life because of the not so well placed planets in our chart. So that's the power of Gayatri Mantra, and I would request you all to take out some time and do some japa on 17th. 17th India, it is Gayatri thing. I think yours will start from 17th evening only. So you'll have to see what time it is in your country and you can actually do that. At least do it in the morning and evening, if not afternoon. So that's about the Gayatri Mantra. Anyone has any questions, and I'll go to the good and the bads in the planet.
Yes, sorry. Can I just, because your voice was frozen on my iPad, when you were explaining the 3 lokas, Bhur, Bhuva, Suvaha, and how it links to the ancestors. You were saying it's a straight, direct line. I missed the bit because your picture was frozen on the 3 planets, the Bhur, Bhuva, Suvaha.
Okay. So, Savitur Gayatri is for sun. And sun in astrology represents our ancestors. And that's when I said that when you pray to sun god, when you pray to, when we do arak in the morning, when we offer that water, if that's not the right way to say, we say arak. When we offer our obeisance to sun god in the morning, we are actually offering our obeisance to the entire ancestral belt. So that's when I said that, when we pray to Savitur, when we do Savitur Gayatri Mantra, we are praying to our ancestors.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. There was another meaning somebody had told me, but I'm not sure.
You have to be a little loud. I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Okay. I'm on full iPad volume. Okay. Something to do with the radiation, there's three lokas and the radiation and that material, radiation, energy. If you're able to explain, that would be fine. Otherwise, it's okay. Thank you.
So you want to know about the radiation from the lokas or radiation from the planets? Sorry, I couldn't get your question. If you don't mind.
The meaning of the Gayatri Mantra, when they talk about it and the 3 lokas, they link the radiation to it as well. And I wasn't quite sure, but maybe it's to do with the sun then, Yeah.
Okay. So it is not the radiation from anywhere else. It is awakening ourselves from within. When we start with Om is the primordial sound of the universe. And then we come to ourselves. We come to Bhu. Bhu is, it's nothing but us. It's our Muladhar. It's us. It's the material world that we are in. So it is the elevation from the external world, which is the world universe around us, to the internal world of ours, and aligning our external our internal world with the external world. It's just becoming calmer, quieter within. It's getting within than spreading out. That's the objective of Gayatri Mantra. The more you chant Gayatri Mantra, the more you in fact that's for every mantra, depending on the purpose that you do with. But Gayatri Mantra especially takes you within. So it tells you that there's nothing outside. It's all within us. And that's when there is also a saying that when you have jump the Gayatri Japa, like a Purush Sharan for Gayatri Japa mantra, which is about 24 lakh mantra. Then the first thing that, of course, beyond you become quiet, you become very calm, you become very contented in life, you don't get restless, and you are comfortable in your own skin. You're not blaming others for what's happening in your life. You're not saying that, this happened because that happened with me, or that someone did something to me, or because the environment was not good. So you get whatever you desire. That's the power of Gayatri Mantra. Have I helped?
Yes, okay, yes, thank you.
Did I answer your question?
I just wanted this radiation bit. I'm not sure. Maybe I will get clarity myself first and then ask you, this bit about the radiation.
Actually, it's not the radiation. There's nothing to do with the radiation.
Okay.
It's actually the energy of Savitur. It's the energy. It's got nothing to do with radiation.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
So any more questions on Gayatri Mantra? Or can I proceed?
What was the question?
Sorry?
What was the question? Question,
I'm saying, any
Suharto?
questions on Gayatri Mantra, or should I proceed further on the planets?
Oh, no, I'm perfectly happy. Thank you.
Yes. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you so much.
Excuse me, please.
Really, the
Uh,
one
sorry.
question. When you mentioned Gaia, can you explain who Gaia is?
Sorry, I couldn't get you. And I would request you to just name who you are. Just tell me, because I can't see
Oh,
you speaking.
sorry, I'm just on the. Yeah. Oh, namaste, Nidhi. Namaste.
Your
When
sound
you
is
mentioned
breaking.
Gaia, G-I-A, isn't it? Gaia? G-I-A. I think you mentioned her.
I still can't hear you.
Oh, gosh. My volume is loud. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please tell me.
Yeah. When you mentioned Gaia, who is Gaia? G-I-A. I think it's spelled G-I-A. You just mentioned her. So I just wanted to
Sorry,
explore.
if you don't mind, can you type the question, because I still can't hear you. Maybe it's something to do with my network.
I'll type it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Or if anyone can hear the question and can repeat for me.
Yeah, lady wants to know what is the meaning of G-Y-I.
No,
Guy. Oh, G-Y-I is no word. It is Gayatri Mantra.
No, she
Or
said G-I-A. She said G-I-A. She said, what is the meaning of Gaia?
Guy must be cow. I would have meant cow. The Kamdhenu cow. Was that?
Unless she's referring to Mother Gayatri. I don't know.
Ved Mata Gayatri. Because these are the only things in this. It's either Ved Mata Gayatri or the cow, which the king wanted. And that's when he became Vishwamitra. Very beautiful thing is, he became the Mitra of the entire Vishwa, which means became the friend of the universe. That was the name given to him because he shared with the universe most powerful mantra. And I have a request to you all because, because of our pronunciation, Mother Gayatri, I didn't say Jia, it was Mother Gayatri. Ved Mata Gayatri. Very important for us to remember a few things. One, there's a difference between the and the, right? So it's the. Please practice that because, if these sounds go wrong, then the mantras don't serve the purpose and Sanskrit meanings can change. So very important to remember these three sounds. The, yo, vid, mahe. Yo, mahi. It is not mahi. Mahi is a different word and mahi is a different word. Then the difference between ba and bha. Bha is when the sound comes out and ba is when we roll the lips. Now, it is not bargo, it's bhargo. So please remember, this is very, very critical. You need to practice these sounds, very important. Otherwise, the mantras go wrong.
While we're talking
And,
about it, can you recite it so that we hear it, the whole
yes,
mantra?
I can recite
please?
it for you.
Yeah,
I can
okay,
recite it for you, and maybe we can recite it thrice, and all of you can get together with me. And then last, so I said bha, the, and the last word that we need to remember is the and the. It's bhargo daya ta, not bhargo daya the. So these are some very important things which we need to remember. One another thing, it is ra, not sh. So it's bhargo, bhashgo. Some people are not able to pronounce ra and then they say sh. So that difference between ra and sh is very important. For example, it is Revati and it is Shiv. Right? So that's very important. So I'll recite it for you. We can also just quietly meditate on this. It's a very beautiful mantra. So I'll just go on. Om Bhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayam. It's very important that we give break between each line because it is a different meter altogether. So it's a different Gayatri. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So that's the recitation of the mantra.
Now, can I just ask for clarification on the word swaha and suaha? I have heard both. So is it suaha or swaha?
Okay. It's okay. Now here it's swaha, and swaha is described as the Svargloka. There is swaha and swadha. Swaha, when we do swaha in a yagya or in a homa, swaha is the energy, it's a feminine energy which takes our request from the yagya to the external world, to the devtas. So swaha and swadha is a different thing. And here it's swaha. Om bhur bhuvaha swaha.
So is
Swaha
is your swaha the same as suaha?
Swaha and swaha. Like when we do a havan, we'll say say, let's say, Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. That's different. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. That's different. Swaha, when we do mantras, we say Om Gan Ganpataye Namah Swaha. Om Durgaya Namah Swaha. Right? That Swaha, when we do with the samagri, it's a different thing. And Swaha is different.
Thank you.
So this is important. Please chant it. Yes, please.
Also, what I wanted to know, you know, at the end we say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Should it be Shanti Hi in the beginning or at the end? Like
Well, now
Om.
depends. Okay. It depends. If you're doing Gayatri Mantra as a Shanti Japa, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
So
the
it is in the
Visarga
beginning.
comes in the first one, yeah. But if
Yeah,
you're
so
doing
I'm
the
right.
Japa, yeah, it comes in the first one, yes. But we are doing a Japa, a Mala Japa or something, then we don't, do Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We just keep repeating the Japa. All of you know how to use a rosary bead?
Yeah.
Do you all know how to use a rosary bead? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone who doesn't know how to use a rosary bead?
Yeah, can you please show? Because I'm not very clear, you know, about which finger should be moving the bead, and you're supposed to
Okay.
keep the hand separate.
Give me a minute. I'll just bring my rosary bead and I'll tell you what fingers to use and how to do it. Just give me a
Yeah,
minute.
and the bow and the knot at the end, you know, which is 180.
I'll bring
Do
it.
you
I'll just
count
bring
or
it.
not?
I'll just bring it. Yeah. Thank you. This is very soulful, very, very nice and soulful music.
It is. So when we I forgot. Oh, so when we doing this chant, like when I started in the morning before our session, so should the mantra be repeated 3 times only or once only?
Ideally, a mantra should be only done in odd numbers.
Odd numbers. So 3 is right. Yeah.
And ideally not once, because we don't like to be alone in the world.
Right.
We always want someone. So it's
Yeah.
like awesome threesome. Remember that.
Yeah. Okay.
So ideally, at least 3 times
Yeah.
or 7 times, but odd numbers always. Never do it in even numbers.
Okay.
And someday I can even talk to you why 108 and why 9, why we only do 108 japas. What is the relevance of 9 in Sanatan Dharma or in the universe? I can take it. So for people who just want to understand the rosary bead, this is the bead. And, you see a bead here, and it's in Hindi, it's called manka.
Yeah.
It's called manka. in Hindi as well as in most of the customs in India. This is the mantra. This is called Meru. Meru is like a mountain. And we don't use this finger. Because why we don't use this finger is because this is the finger of pride. This is the finger of ahankar, the self-pride. So that's why we don't use this finger. Another reason is this is called the dirty finger. So we use this finger at many places where it's not supposed to be, used for then prayer because it doesn't remain pure. So we say we don't get into the aham. This finger is not used. Also, this is a finger of Jupiter. So Guru, Jupiter. So we don't do, the Guru is not doing it for us. We are doing it for us. So this is the finger that we use because this is also the finger of Mars. So Mangal, Mars. Oh, you have a lovely rosary bead, Panji.
Yes, I got it when I went for my Char Dham Yatra.
Oh, very nice. And this is what is this stone?
I forgot. I
It's
really
crystal?
forgot.
It's
Sorry?
crystal? It's crystal?
Yes, it's crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, even there's a reason why we use different type of beads for different mantras. So for Gayatri Mantra, we use a Rudraksh mala. We don't use a crystal bead. It could be any Rudraksh mala. Generally, these Rudraksh mala are made of Panchmukhi Rudraksh, which is a very generic Rudraksh. It is for a different purpose altogether, so we can get into that. So what we do is, we don't put these beads on the floor. We just go on like this, chanting, move ahead. And when we come to the last point, we don't cross this Meru. We don't cross the Meru. So like, for example, I have come here. I will turn it like this and I'll start my japa again.
Yeah.
And when this is in japa bag, you will feel this. And that's why, they make this designer thing so that you feel it in your hand, the Meru. Because when mine is a bigger bead, but when the beads are smaller, then you're not, for example, in the case of crystal, you're not able to make them. You can make this. You can feel this. So you don't cross the Meru.
Yeah.
So do you start the new mala again on the same journey as when you finish that mala? So you go down the
Yes.
same
Yeah.
one.
So let's assume I have finished it here,
Yeah.
right? So I turn it this way and start from here.
Oh, I see. So the Meru is not part of the 108 then. It's 108
No.
all round without the Meru, yeah?
Yeah. So Meru is the 109th bead.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Beads without Meru is 108.
Yes, yeah. Okay, thank you. So what
you
about the
can-
Krishna mala? You can do the Tulsi, the Krishna people give you mala with Tulsi.
Tulsi mala. For all Krishna japas, Tulsi mala is good. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama is a Maha mantra, very good mantra for Kali. Very, very potent mantra. It can be easily attained for Kali.
But can we use
be
that
done.
for Gayatri Mantra? Can we use that Tulsi mala for Gayatri Mantra or no? No.
No. Gayatri mantra is little stronger mantra. So a Tulsi mala is not used for it.
Okay.
A Rudraksh mala is used for it. Also, one more thing. Every mantra, the mala has to be different. Please don't do multiple mantras on same mala. Why? Because when I do the mantra on this mala imbibes that mantra with me. It becomes my part. It takes that mantra. Now, so it acquires the energy of that mantra, right? Now, if I do a different mantra on this mala, what happens? Different energies get imbibed in the mantras, and that impairs my sadhana.
So should we putting our beads in a bag, like how Hare Krishna put it in a bag? Are we supposed to do that?
Absolutely. You can keep it in a bead bag, or if you don't have a bead bag, you can wrap it in any cloth piece and keep it separately. It's not essential that you have to have a bead bag.
Because they don't even, they don't even show the mala, it's hidden inside the bag, Yeah.
Yeah. Ideally, yes. There's a reason why the mala is not shown, because the energy of the mala is kept within that bag only. Because what happens is, suppose I am chanting a lot and someone looks at it with a different thought process, or many a times the mala is with me and I'm going into a washroom, a different kind of energy is there. I'm going into an area where different energies are there. So I'm protecting the mala through the bead bag. If I'm going out, I'm protecting it with bead bag. If I don't have a bead bag, I can put in a nice, a piece of cloth, a handkerchief, or whatever is easily accessible to me, and keep it over there. And I can do my chanting and again keep it back safely and keep it safely wherever I would like to keep it.
But this chanting can be done any time of the day, yeah? Not just on their time. It can be done anytime, yeah, during the day.
Well, you can remember God anytime. There is no guideline. Some people say get up early in the morning, do the Arak to Surya Dev early in the morning. I always believe in one thing, that, whatever time you get, you are able to do it, do it. It's better to do it rather than not do it, just waiting for an appropriate or opportune time to come. So even if you get up at 10 o'clock in the morning, sun god is sun god. It's with its energy. Like, for example, when we recite Savitur Gayatri, we recite 3 times a day. We do Aditya Hridaya Stot, we recite it 3 times a day. I mean, Lord Rama did Aditya Hridaya in the evening, and he got the result. So please, you can chant it anytime, except if you're doing a sadhana. If you're doing a sadhana, then there are some guidelines. But otherwise, if you're just doing chanting, chant anytime, anywhere. Anywhere, honestly speaking, except the washrooms where there is too much of negativity. Anywhere, even if you're sitting on a bed, chant it on your bed. Doesn't matter. Because
So
what God sees is your heart. Yes, Kanchi.
So when you say sadhana, is that after 6 p.m.?
Yeah, in the evening, yes, after 6 p.m. Sandhya, yes. Ideally, Gayatri Mantra is when it's actually it is dawn. That's Gayatri Mantra. But you can do it even while sleeping. It's absolutely okay. Just before you're going to bed, you're sitting on your bed, peacefully just do a mala.
But you
Or
said,
even,
sorry,
please.
you said if you're doing it for sadhana, it's different times. Then do we have to do that early in the morning then, if it's for sadhana then?
If it's for sadhana, it depends what time have you chosen. So a lot of people do Gayatri Mantra jap in the evening. It's okay. It's okay. But then the time you have chosen has to be same. So if it is 8 o'clock in the evening, then it can be 5 minutes to 8 or 10 minutes to 8 or 8:10, but it cannot be 9 o'clock or it cannot be 7 o'clock. So sadhana has some restrictions, because that's you do a sankalpa, you take a pledge before doing the sadhana. I'm starting a sadhana on a Gayatri sadhana from 17th, because it's a very beautiful time. So I'll set up my time, I'll set up my sankalpa. Then you have to do a Vini yoga. So there are 32 steps that you do before you begin your, jap. And then you do yagya, then you do marjan, tarpan. So several things that you do in your sadhana. If you want, I can share one of the apps with all of you. It's very easy. The mantras are all utkilit. They are all energized by my guru. You can see that app and you can pick up whichever mantra you want. There is no guidelines. Just pick up whichever mantra and start doing it.
And that would be nice. Thank you. Thank you. That would be nice. Thank you.
Nalini is saying that you were asked to see the Gayatri, chant the Gayatri Mantra.
12 times.
12 times while offering water to Surya Bhagwan.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't think so. It would have been 12 times. It would have been that, you recite the 12 names of Surya Bhagwan. That's the 12 names of Surya Bhagwan is recited. That's a very very strong thing of Surya Bhagwan, is recited while doing the Gayatri, while offering water to Lord Surya. That could be the reason why they said 12 times, because you won't remember the name of, if you're not able to remember those 12 names, that's when they would have said, okay, do it 12 times, because you're not able to remember 12 names.
Okay, but is it fine to continue to do that?
Yeah, it's fine. You've started, how many days you've been doing? How?
No, I was just told this last week, actually. So I just started that. So is it fine to continue 12 times
Do it,
reciting the
add one
Gayatri?
more time. Do it 13 times. Doesn't
Okay.
make a difference. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions anyone has?
I found it quite interesting what you said about Shri Ram reciting the Aditya Hridayam in the evening. So it must be after sunset or something, because
Yes, it
you
goes
know,
after sunset.
yeah.
Aditya Hridaya Stotra, one of the most powerful stotra, is chanted thrice in a day.
Okay. Mhm.
So it's a beautiful stotra, very nice stotra,
It
very,
is
very
wonderful.
powerful,
It's very nice. Yeah. Thank you.
very nice.
Thank you.
And then it is initial 8 are different. Then it's about 32
Yeah.
stanzas, and it's a beautiful stotra.
It is. It's wonderful. Thank you.
I can one day tell you about Aditya Hridaya Stotra as well, that what is the power and how it helps in astrology. That stotra is very, very powerful when you have to, ward away the evil, or you have to overcome the enemies. When there are legal battles, you have to overcome. This stotra becomes very, very handy.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So this was about the Gayatri Mantra. Tanji, do we have time? Should I talk astrology, or or you want me to wind up the day? Anyone has any questions?
No, we have time.
Okay, lovely. So I'll come on astrology, and before astrology, I'll say Om Guruve Namah. I would like to thank my Guru. So there's a question which is there. I'll just finish this. If we do 3 different mantras, do we need 3 malas? Yes. If you're doing 3 different mantras, we need 3 malas. We can't do them on 1 mala. But I have a request to make to all of you. Please try and pick up 1 mantra first. Master that mantra. That 1 mantra is enough for you to reach, achieve your goals, all your goals. Because what happens is when we are chanting 3 mantras, our energies are divided. Those energies do not come in those mantras. So when you're reciting a mantra, preferably pick up 1 single mantra, unless it's a mantra of a dev. It's a mantra of, like for example, Shani mantra, Shani Bij mantra of the Grah Dev, then it's okay. It's okay because you're going through a tough time, you need it. But if you're chanting a mantra for spiritual purposes, please chant a single mantra, pick it up for 7 days, pick up small sankalpas, small pledges. You can't do it for 7 days, pick up 3 days, doesn't matter. Pick up 5 days, doesn't matter. But just pick up those days only do that mantra. That's very important. At least that's what my Guru tells us all. And, very interestingly, someone was asking about Krishna Maha Mantra, which is Hare Rama, Hare Krishna mantra. When this mantra was actually written, this was Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mastered it as Hare Krishna. So he energized it as Hare Krishna, and that's when it came as Hare Krishna mantra in Kali. But before that, it was a Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So that's about it. One more interesting thing is there's a very powerful, strong tantric mantra of Lord Krishna. And if anyone's doing that, that's not done on the Tulsi Mala. That's either done on Rudraksh Mala, or it is done on the crystal mala, which is what Panji also has, the crystal mala. Generally, a very simple rule is that if it's a Devi mantra, then it is done on Rudraksh. If it's Shiv mantra, it's done on Rudraksh, because they are ugra, they are stronger. So you need a stronger bead to take care of it. Lakshmi Ma's mantra is done on Kamal Gatta beej, the beej of the seed of lotus, because that's what she is. And when
What
it is
about the crystal? Sorry. What about the crystal? What crystal is it that's used?
It's a simple crystal. It's a white crystal that's used.
Yeah. Okay.
It's simple white crystal. And for you all, when you're buying crystal, just remember whether it's an original crystal or it's a plastic, just feel it in your hands. It would be cold always.
Mm.
If the crystal is not cold, if that mala, whenever you're touching, is not cold, colder than the environment, the temperature outside, then it is not real crystal, then it's plastic.
It'll be synthetic.
Then it's synthetic, yes. So that's the basic thing of, I mean, even if you don't feel it in your hands, feel it in your cheeks and you'll feel it, that this is the real crystal.
Yeah. What
It's
about
not.
the jade mala? I've also got a jade mala.
In Hinduism, jade mala is not used.
No. Okay.
No. Buddhists use jade mala, Jews use jade mala, but Hindus don't use jade mala.
Okay.
But again, depends on what purpose. Each mala has got a purpose. For example, if I'm doing a Mahalakshmi Sri Sadhana, then I do it on Kamalgatta. Or if I'm doing a sadhana on a Sabar Mantra, Sabar Mantra are different things altogether. Sabar Mantra are either done on crystals or they are done on Rudraksh, depending on what is the purpose of the Sabar Mantra. For example, if I'm doing for Brihaspati Dev, or for example, if I'm doing it for Ma Saraswati, then I do it on crystal. If I'm doing for Brihaspati Dev, I do it on Haldi Mala. If I am doing it for Ma Baglamukhi, now this 10 Mahavidyas are very different. Ma Baglamukhi is also one Mahavidya we do it for. That Mahavidya we do it again on Haldi. So each mala is different depending on the purpose that we're doing for. Oh, that's a jade mala. That's a nice one. Yeah, nice one. Nice. You know what? On this jade mala, you can do a jap for Mercury.
I didn't get that.
You can do a job for Mercury.
Mercury. Okay.
On the jade mala. It will be very good.
Okay. And how does that go?
The mantra?
Yeah.
I can share with you, but I would recommend not to do it unless until one knows that Mercury is favorable or not. Because if your Mercury is not favorable, then it can lead to health issues, neuro issues.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of health issues, so I should not do it.
Yeah, don't do it. But if you have a lot of health issues, wear this, it will help you.
Okay.
Jade Mala will help you. One more thing. When we are doing a mala, a japa mala, only if you're not, you can wear this mala in your hand or in your neck. But avoid going to the washrooms with this mala. One more thing. Rudraksh mala should be taken off before bed and should be taken off before bathing. Because this is the tear of Shiva. And we don't bathe with tears. So the Rudraksh mala is not worn, any Rudraksha is not worn while bathing. Or while even, although today's Brahmins don't tell us that don't do that, and they just like to be little more trendier and say, oh, keep wearing the mala, it doesn't matter. But Rudraksh mala shouldn't be worn if you're doing a japa, or if you've worn it for an auspicious purpose, shouldn't be worn if you're having non-veg or while you're drinking. Just take it off and keep it in your bag, then you can wear it again.
So what about these pendants? Like my husband is wearing a Rudraksh pendant, and he doesn't take it out. It's on 24/7. So what happens then?
Ideally, it should be taken out. It's a mark of respect.
Okay. Okay.
He's
worn it for years now, so
yeah,
I don't think he wants to take it out.
That's okay. If he feels very connected, then what happens is after some years you become one with it. You don't want to take it out. You say, okay, it's okay. But if you're wearing it for the first time and you're starting wearing it now, then you should take it out. Then you will get into a habit of it. But now, if he's wearing for several years, then they both are one now.
Yeah, no, he's been wearing for 40 years now.
Oh,
so
then they both are one. They will not part ways.
yeah.
They will not part ways.
Yeah. Can I just ask? I was told I've got this crystal mala. I was told to wear that every day for anger.
For anger.
Yeah, he says, because, you know, he says, if you wear it, it's cold, as you said. If you wear it, you've got lots of anger in yourself. The beads will become hot. And they said, this is the one to control your anger. You wear it every day. This was in Rishikesh, you know, where I bought it from. That's what the shop told me.
And did it help you?
I don't know. I wear it sometimes. When I wear it, the beads do get warm, but that could be because of body heat transference. You know, I don't know. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure really.
Yeah, the beads will become warm because of the body heat. You know, on the contrary, I have seen crystal to increase your anger.
Oh.
Okay, on the contrary. But depends on where the planet is placed. Did you show the person your kundali and that's when he advised?
You know what? I have got no idea. It was years ago, a few years ago now.
Okay, so one would like to see as to how your planets are placed and do you really need that to be worn. But generally, crystal mala is very good if it's worn to ward away evil. You know, the negative energies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good to ward away negative energy, so you can wear it. I mean, it's nice. At times, what happens is, like Kanji was saying, her husband is wearing it. At times, you get so connected, both of you get so connected that it even helps you for the purposes we can't even think of.
Yeah. So what about, because I was sold a Navgraha mala with it as well. You know, the one with 9 different stones.
I know.
What about that one? He says that's supposed to be good for you.
Well, I have a different thought process about the Navagraha mala. I don't know what is the quality of stones that you're wearing. But if there are lesser number of stones, then it's okay. If there are larger number of gems and crystals, then it may be an issue because you may not like to activate all the planets at all the time. It's not a good idea to activate all the planets. And when I talk to you about good and evil about the planets, good and bad about the planets, then you would understand why it is not important to activate all the planets at all the time. So when you're wearing that mala, that all planets are getting equally activated. And that's not our objective. So if you have an anger issue and you're wearing that mala, and that mala would have coral.
Yes, it's got coral, it's got green, purple, white, crystal, everything.
Absolutely. So if it's got coral, then your anger issues will multiply. Definitely.
Oh, really? Coral is not good for anger.
Yeah, I mean, if your Mars is not nice, if your Mars is not well placed, if it's malefic, and if you're wearing coral, then it will harm you because you're strengthening someone who's not strong. You're strengthening someone who's ill.
Oh dear, you know, I have got jewelry made out of these stones, you know, coral, amethyst, jasper, all this. And I'm just wondering now whether one should wear it as jewelry or not. If
Well,
it's
you can wear them. You can wear them you can wear them as fashion accessory. Absolutely. There's
it's
no
okay
harm.
then.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay.
because you wear it for 1 hour, 2 hours, and that's it. As a fashion accessory, it's okay.
So
Okay.
what about these Nagra pendant I've got on my bracelet? Can you see it?
These are these all gems? Sana, I'm not able
Yeah.
to see
Yeah,
live.
they're real. I
They're
had it
all
specially
gems.
made.
Okay. Is it touching your skin? Yeah,
No.
when you wear it, yeah.
No.
So this is actually, this is not worrisome because these are too small.
Yeah.
These are too small. But again, one shouldn't like to activate all planets at the same time. You know,
Okay.
pearl is okay. You know, pearl is absolutely okay. That's a harmless thing.
Yeah.
But a pukhraj, a neelam,
Hmm.
you know, a coral, you know, these are little stronger gems.
What about tiger eye?
I'm sure you won't have neelam, you would have neeli here. Neelam and
Yeah.
neeli are different. So it
Yeah.
would be neeli at a very smaller neeli.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Please.
I haven't joined you before. I only joined you a little while ago because I had somebody here doing some work. But if somebody's got, like you were talking and I was listening to it, if somebody's got health issues, health is like physical issues more than health, what would you advise for one to wear?
I wouldn't do this general advisory.
Okay.
I would like to look at your chart as to what is the reason for it. And I would request all of you, we keep seeing a lot of videos, we keep seeing a lot of
Yeah.
social media has become a space, and the content creators are fighting for a battle to get more followers. It's a followers game today.
And it
A
is fake
lot
as
of
well.
content, yeah, a
Some
lot
of
of
the
content
gemstones are
creators,
fake as well. Yeah.
a lot of content creators are coming with very weird solutions. You wear this, you will get that. You wear this, please don't get into it. There cannot be general medicine for everyone. No doctor can prescribe one medicine, say, take this medicine and everyone will be happy. You will not fall ill. So since there cannot be a general medicine, similarly, there cannot be a general remedy with respect to astrology, which will be suitable for everyone. So
Okay.
please don't fall for it. Be very careful what you're picking, because I had just the other day someone came to me, one of my clients, and husband and wife were having some issues, and they were almost at the verge of separation. And one of the astrologers, or I don't know, they would have seen it on net, and they went to an astrologer, and the astrologer said, put haldi on the four corners of your bed, and you see your relationship would get better. No? Haldi is guru. Guru is supposed to give you a different kind of relationship. And I need to activate Kam Bhav. I don't need to activate Dharma. If I activate Dharma in husband and wife relationship, then they will get into a Dharma battle. I want to activate Kam, so I need to activate Venus. I don't have to activate Jupiter. So please take the remedies with a lot of care. Because if remedies are not done, right remedy, it's better not to do anything. It's fair. Let destiny take its own course. But when you start interfering with the destiny in a wrong way, then it's not healthier.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know, because there's a lot of things going around and you think, God,
there's a lot
I
of
do
things
this,
going
will it help? And yes, it's better to do it.
And that's why I was saying that, I need to talk to everyone, telling you about that. What is the good about planet? What is bad about planet? And how can we, how can we see it? I'll tell you in your chart, how can you see it? You don't have to go to any astrologer, just see it in your chart, whether it's favorable or unfavorable.
What chart are you talking about?
The Kundali, the astrology chart.
Yeah, but if I don't have a Kundali,
if you don't have Kundali, it can be made.
Okay. But if I don't even remember, my parents are dead, my siblings are mostly dead. My sister, who would know a bit, she's passed away as well.
You remember your time of birth, you remember your date of birth, and you remember your year of birth?
I do remember that, but what has happened is somebody's put it one day behind. I'm actually born on 24th, but they put it 23rd. I can't remember the time.
That's okay. One can take it out. One can always, it's a little bit of time consuming thing, but time can be taken out.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Nalini, you can connect with me on the number which is there in the group. My team is there and they can give you allocated time to you.
Thank you very much.
I think
I have a question.
Yes, please.
You talked about beads and crystals. Now, what about these 7 chakra beads that I have as an armband? What would you say about that?
Chakras is a different concept altogether, although it is quite it's all related to our chart. It is all related to our astrology, but chakra activation is altogether a different thing, and I don't think so beads can ever activate your chakras. Chakra activation is a lot of tapas. It's a lot of penance. No bead. I mean, if that would have been the case, I would have been wearing all beads and I would have crossed my Sahasrara. I can't even cross my Mooladhar.
Okay, good to know.
Because we all are living for our Mooladhar. We are all living for material world. The day we say we're not living for material world, then it's okay. I mean, I can wear all those beads and say, oh, I've reached my Sahasrara. All my chakras are healed.
think it's hard work, isn't it? It's lots of sadhana to
Oh,
get
it's a lot
the-
of hard
yeah.
work. It's a lot of penance. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of chanting. It's I would say over 15,000 hours of meditation, and meditation, which is real sincere meditation. Over 15,000 hours of meditation, nothing less than that.
But is it simpler to unblock the chakras than through chanting or, these beach mantras and things like that? Would they help you unblock the chakras?
That's why I said unblocking or activation is one and the same thing. Nothing
Oh, I
is easy.
see.
Nothing
Oh, I
is easy.
see. Okay, thank you.
See, I mean, it's easy if you have thought in your mind that I'm going to attain it, and you start working towards it with a single-minded focus. It's easy.
Yeah, we have these energy healers. You go to them and they say, oh, I can feel your Muladhara is blocked and this is blocked and I can give some healing to it. Those kind of things work or not?
Yes, healing does work. Chakra healing or energy healing does work, but that's very short-lived. Unless you practice it again and again. It does work. Definitely it works. But then you have to focus on that particular chakra to sustain that level. So suppose if, you've healed me, a particular part of me you've healed, but I'll go back to the same world the very next second I'm back in the same world. So I may be able to sustain that part of energy only for some time. If I'm able to practice it with some mantras, the beach mantras, chanting, whatever it is, then I am able to continue it. If I'm not able to, if I'm not able to continue strengthening that particular chakra, then I'm again back to the same level. Because I have to connect to that energy. So someone has shared that energy with me. That's good. But I have to sustain myself to that level. Some people are able to sustain for a little more longish time period. But generally, you need to work hard. Nothing is easy. Sadhana is the most difficult path. It's not that easy.
Yeah, thank you. Because it's so important to have that base chakra, the Muladhara, unblocked, because otherwise you're not having the clear flow of energy.
Well, we don't know we don't know, maybe our Muladhara is already unblocked. We don't get to know of it.
No, because I went to see a healer the other day and she told me my Muladhara was blocked and she gave me some healing. So I don't know really, yeah.
So all of our Muladhara is blocked. Honestly speaking, very few you will find their Muladhara chakra, they're beyond Muladhara. All of us our Muladhara is blocked. That's where the Kundali, I wouldn't say blocked, it hasn't moved ahead. It hasn't got activated. Blocking is the wrong word. Because had it been blocked, we wouldn't have been sustaining ourselves. It's not activated. It's lying dormant. Blocking is the wrong word. It's lying dormant over there. So you need to activate it and bring it up. Bring that energy level. It's, very simple. You have to go to a higher energy level. From base to high. So something which is lying dormant, I want to activate it. I want to energize it. Go to the next level, go to the next level, go to the next level, and go to the next level. Sahasrara is very difficult to attain. Agya is very difficult to attain. Vishuddhi is very difficult to attain. But difficult, yes, but not impossible. If you decide you need to work on your chakras, you can. There's nothing which is not possible.
And you don't have to do you have to do them in order, like Muladhara first and then Swadhisthana and then...
Ideally, if you have to work, but then certain chants are just focused on particular chakra. Depending on what you want to attain in life, you can just focus on one and do your thing. It depends on what you want to attain in life.
Just want to be healthy with the clear energy channels, really.
Absolutely.
Can I just ask you one more question, please?
All questions.
So I'm doing wrongly, aren't I? I'm doing Shiv mantra on my crystal, which is wrong. I should be doing on the Rudraks.
Yes.
Yeah?
Or you're doing Mahamrityunjay?
Yeah.
Mahamrityunjay essentially has to be done on Rudraksh.
Okay. Thank you.
Even Om Namah Shivaya has to be done on Rudraksh.
Yeah.
As simple as Panchakshri Om Namah Shivaya, ideally should be done on Rudraksh.
Thank you.
One more thing,
But then,
Nidhi.
you know what, Panchi, while yes, I said it is ideal to do on Rudraksh, it's not that you're doing anything wrong
Hmm. Yeah.
because you're chanting the name of God
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
doing with that bhava. God doesn't see what bead are you choosing. Some people do it without the beads.
Yeah.
They decide a time.
Yeah.
So does that mean they will not have that impact? They will. But if you're
Yeah.
doing with that thing of gaining spiritual enlightenment, then a Rudraksh helps you.
Okay.
So
Because
don't
often,
feel guilty that you're doing anything wrong.
okay, like you said, often when I'm on the road or somewhere, I haven't got the mala with me. So
Absolutely.
I'm just chanting away the uh, w- mantra on without the,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
that's
So
fine.
there is something earlier, the saints never used to have Rudraksh malas. Malas were not there. Malas are today. They are more of a fashion statement that, you know, I'm running with that mala bag. I am a spiritual person. But there used to be Aksh mala. So
Yeah,
ka kha ga ga na cha cha ja ja na. So they used to chant with that way.
chant
There
with
used to
that.
be a
Yeah.
finger mala.
Yeah.
So 1 to
Yeah.
here, 8 start 9 and then so that
Yes.
so all their malas are the recent thing. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really bother. It matters with what spirit and thoughts
Yeah.
you're doing. Simple.
Hmm.
What about wearing tulsi mala?
Sorry,
Wearing tulsi mala?
you have a tulsi mala.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
that's
know,
okay.
to wear it. Yeah,
To wear it, because my mom gave me tulsi mala to
yeah,
wear it as well.
yeah.
It's beaded in gold.
Yes, yeah, same here.
So
Tulsi in gold.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
it has the caps
The
on the front
mounting,
and the back. It mounted in
the
gold.
mounting is in gold.
yeah.
that's okay. You can wear it. You can always wear it.
Thank
See, if
you.
you're not wearing it as a fashion statement, then it's nice to follow the rituals. So any such mala ideally should be taken out before you go to the bed.
Hmm.
Unless it's part of you, you know, unless it's your companion, unless you've worn it so much that now it is part of you.
Hmm.
Like we wear nose pin, we wear earrings, they're part of us. So if I'm wearing an earring with O, I am walking with it everywhere,
Yeah.
right? So then it's okay. As long as you say, I don't care, this is part of me, I'll take it wherever I go, whether it's a washroom or whatever, it's part of me. That's also absolutely.
Is she frozen? I am frozen.
No, I think she's frozen. Yeah, frozen again.
Am I back?
Yes.
Sorry, am I back? I
You're
lost my
back.
network a bit. I'll
Yeah.
get into another room. So as long as you're doing with that bhava of, you know, this is part of me, it's absolutely okay.
Hmm.
So can I quickly ask, you know, does the size of the mala has more power or not? I saw your Rudraksh beads were really large, right? I have a Rudraksh mala with small beads. So is bigger better or what?
No, nothing of that sort.
Because I know some people really have big Rudraksh, you know.
No, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so if it's Panchmukhi, it's okay.
Yeah, if you're wearing a Rudraksh for a certain purpose, then the size matters. But otherwise, it doesn't matter. It's the same way as I've got a smaller murti of my God and someone has a bigger murti of that God. Does that make any difference?
No. So it doesn't have to be like mine is Panchmukhi, but you know, like one mukhi and three mukhis and all that. Does it have to be a special type of mukhi or is Panchmukhi okay?
No, it depends on what purpose. A ek mukhi, a panchmukhi, a trimukhi, they all have different purposes. So depends on what purpose. But for chanting, it is always panchmukhi.
Yes, that's the most common because I was going to buy some different mukhis and that. But you see, in India, I don't know whether they are real beads or plastic beads or whatever. So I didn't bother buying really.
Go to a government shop where you get certification.
I see. Yeah.
Go to a government shop because there are lots of Rudraksh variety around. So you can go to a government shop and take it with a certificate.
Yes, because they tell you X, Y, and Z, and I'm not knowledgeable enough, to decide anything. So.
Absolutely. No, even I can't make out whether this is a real or it's a synthetic. I can't make out.
Everybody's thinking so much about this, buying this, buying that, buy whatever to get rid of whatever they have problems. Do you think is it really worth doing that?
Brilliant question. Brilliant question. I didn't get to know you. Sorry, I didn't get your name. Saroji, right?
Saroj.
Saroji, no, it is not. It's more of a fashion. Someone's got a Rudraksh, I should also have a Rudraksh. What did Sudama have?
Just a mala, didn't he? He just said a mala. I'm not a
No,
very
he didn't
good
even have a
person.
mala. He
He
used
didn't
to
have
have
na?
Akshmala. I mean, we see it in the series that he's got a serial we see, but he had Akshmala. He used to do it with Akshmala. What did Prahlad have? Prahlad had nothing. His father was after him, and he is the elitist and the highest level of bhakta. Bhakt Prahlad. I mean, he is the elitist level of bhakti. He did not have anything. He didn't even have food.
They're just tools, aren't they, to help us really if we need, yeah.
It's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. I think a lot of things
I won't even
stuck.
say, right? I won't even say that they are tools to help us. I won't even say they're tools to help us. I would just say they are some things to bring us back to that form. Maybe it gives us happiness. And I have a mala, so I'm doing it on my mala. It gives me happiness. God doesn't bother. He doesn't bother. We are so small in that whole universe. He doesn't know what we are doing unless we reach that level. He won't even know about us. He has no time. There's so many people on this world. And we're just talking of Earth. There are multiple Earths. Unless I reach that level of either doing evil or doing good, both, then I will come into notice.
Nitiji,
yeah,
this is a different question. Is it okay to have shaligram in the house?
Yes, absolutely, it is okay. But then you have to do the shaligram calls for a lot of
Rituals?
rituals. Yes.
Oh, so if you can't do rituals, is it?
Then it
okay?
is ideal not to have shaligram at home.
What is shaligram?
What is shaligram? Yes.
Okay.
Somebody can show a picture or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Just give me a minute. I'll just put on the
Thank
light
you.
in my room.
Thank you. Thank you, Panna.
We have the same minds, yeah.
Yes, same mind.
I think it's a Shivalingam, I think.
No,
Anyway.
it's not shivling, it's shaligram. It's found in the sea.
Shaligram is a stone for Krishna. It's a Krishna
I'll send some pictures of shaligram.
You get it in the river called Gand, something with G.
Yes,
Gand.
yes.
I got it from there when I went to,
Gujarat.
No, not Gujarat. When I went to Kathmandu, and
Okay,
when I
yeah,
did
we get it in
when I
Kathmandu
did
also.
Mansarovar, when I went to Mansarovar.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So shaligram is nothing but a piece of stone. It can be black, it can be gray. At times we find white, also one of the rare ones. But in there, some sign of Vishnu is already engraved.
Yes.
So it could either be tilak or it could be shank. Largely the tilak of Vishnu.
Sorry, I have got the one I have got has got the, like kachboken, tortoise. It's the shape of tortoise. You can see completely tortoise. And when you open it, it is Vishnu's,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It can be any shape. It can be any shape. From outside, we can't make out its shaligram. At times, it's just single piece.
Yes.
Back is like this, and this side, the face is different. The face has the marks of shell.
Yeah, because they have to open it to, when they sell it, they have to open it for us.
Yeah, so either it can be open, otherwise it's just available like this. You can see it then also. I mean, at times, you will just find front and back of the stone as well.
Yeah, so if I can't do any puja, so what should I do?
You have it with you?
Yeah, a long time ago, this was about 10,
and it's
15.
in your mandir?
It's in my mandir, yes.
So you can pray to it and say, I won't be able to do the puja every day, but I'll try and do the puja whenever possible. Because now that you can't do it, you can't throw it. Shaligram is a very prized possession.
Yes, yes.
So
And I
you
was
can
the
ask-
only one. I was the only one who got it.
yeah, so you can ask for forgiveness and be humble, and whenever you get an opportunity, do its puja.
Yeah, thank you.
Because God understands, be honest. Gee, this is the one. Is this Tulsi bead?
Tulsi beads, yeah. My mom had it made for 3 girls.
Ah, that's nice. You can
So,
wear this.
and yeah, I wear it as a costume. I don't do anything. But I have a question. This mala was given to me by the priest to put it on my sister's photo because my sister is mentally handicapped and she's elder than me, 2 years older than me. So he gave me, because I'm quite worried about her, he gave me this mala to put it on her photo because she wouldn't able to wear this. And it's got 35 beads. I just counted it now. Is there any particular thing, or should I believe him?
And who is this person?
This priest, he's from India and he came here, and he'd been doing few things like puja and everything for others as well. And one day I just asked him about my sister, and he said, well, don't worry about it. I'll give you a mala to put it on her photo because obviously it's too heavy to wear it. And
And did this help?
I don't know. I just put it on her photo because
And
I
how
have
long
her
it's been?
photo. Sorry,
How long it's been on a
um,
photo?
it's been there for now more than 10 years.
And has it helped you? Helped her?
I don't know. I really can't see. I can't see any difference because I see her every now and then, so I don't see the difference.
Yeah, I don't know about this thing. I don't know why, because I'm sorry, I don't know about this one. Why a 35 bead mala? And this is Panchmukhi Rudraksh?
Yeah, Panchmukhi.
Because
It is.
Rudraksh only has an impact if it interacts with your body.
Okay.
The energies. I won't, maybe he has some thought process or he would have energized it. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But generally, it has to connect with your body. It has to connect with your sweat
Okay.
to, give you that energy. So maybe if he's energized it, I don't know.
He must have done it because he said,
Yeah.
I've energized it and left it in his temple for a certain period, and then he gave it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can energize it as well, you can energize it, wash it and then place it in your mandir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, energize it and again put it back. If that's the case, if you think it's helping, you can energize and put it back.
So to do that, I should soak in water on Saturday and then leave it whole day Sunday and take it out Sunday during the day anytime, and then leave it in the Monday.
You can actually soak it in water on Monday morning also. I mean, it's not that you have to keep it whole night.
Okay.
Then you can soak it in if you have Ganga Jal, if you have
Yeah.
the water of Ganges, just
Yeah.
soak it in for some time and take it out and purify it with some bit of diyas, the smoke and the punch group, the smoke
Yeah.
and the fire,
Yeah.
and take blessings of Lord for you for the help.
Okay.
Because you need to, if she's got mental issues, then it's moon. It's largely moon and Mercury,
Okay.
which is causing, and it could be Saturn as well, because Saturn, Moon, Mercury, these combinations cause mental issues. Saturn and Moon cause a lot of mental issues.
Mm.
It's called Vish Yoga, poison yoga. It's called Vish Yoga in astrology. So I don't know what her astrological thing would be, but yes, one of the name of Lord Shiva is Chandrasekhar.
Mm.
He adorns that moon. So maybe this will help, and we can all request. He doesn't need any tools to help someone. So if you think this is one tool which I, offer to him and put it in your, sisters on your sister's picture, and you have that faith that it will help, then it will certainly help.
Okay. Okay. This is
Did
why this is why I was asking you even last week that I wanted kundali for my sister and for me because
Yeah. My team was telling me.
yeah.
But then what happened? Was the time, was there issue with the time or something?
Yeah, no, I have been quite busy, and the
Okay.
days are quite occupied with other
Oh.
commitments. That's why.
So you can give one time and they can arrange for it. They
Okay.
can they can bring some meetings forward and backward and they can arrange for it.
Okay.
Yeah, Ranjanji, I can see
This
the shaligram.
Telegram with the tortoise
Such a
figure.
wonderful thing.
And this
Can
is
I see
open.
it?
Yeah,
This is how when you open it.
yeah, it's got the shank. See, what a
Yeah,
beautiful
it
shank.
has got the shank, yeah. And this is how the tortoise. This is tortoise face. This is tortoise face, and you can see the feet as well.
Okay.
Tortoise
And
feet.
at times this is either in gold or in silver. Sometimes some shaligrams, it's very beautiful gold wires.
Oh no, this is the original one, for Gandaki
Yeah.
River. I got it from there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Gandaki
Pannaji,
River.
this is how it looks from inside.
Okay. So
Beautiful.
it's more like Sarojben, what it's called?
It's a fossil. Is it a
Yes.
fossil?
It
Yeah.
starts with A, something starting with A.
It's actually Sudarshan Chakra. It is Shank. It can be a lot of things. It can be a tilak as well. A lot of things.
Okay.
Sorry, Nidhi, can I just ask, the normal Rudraksh mala with the small beads, yeah? Can I wear it and use it for japa as well, or I should not wear it?
Yes. You can wear it and use it for japa as well.
Okay, that's fine then. Okay,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
Thanks. And you don't have to initialize it by washing it or putting oil on it or anything like that, do you?
No, you can't. Ideally, you shouldn't be bathing with Rudraksh mala. That's very important.
Yeah, but like when you buy it, then you don't have to clean it by washing it in soapy water or putting oil on it or anything like that.
Yeah, you can put oil on it because it fades off. The color fades off. So just dip it in any oil and it looks brighter.
Okay,
So
but
how
not
do
to
you
wash.
clean that? How do you cleanse the Rudrakshmala?
You can cleanse it. You can cleanse it. But if you're doing a japa on it, then you don't have to cleanse it.
Okay, but what if you've got one that you want to clean because do you need to clean it because it's sort of like a decoration, please?
No, you don't need to. When you're doing a japa on it, it's automatically clean every time you do a japa on it.
We're not doing the japa because it's a really
If you're not doing the japa, it's your choice. You want to clean it, you want to energize it, you want to oil it, then it's your choice. If you're just wearing it as an accessory, then it's your choice.
And also, I've got these, it's got 27 beads. This is my father-in-law's, and he also had this black one.
That's okay. If it's 27 beads, then you have to do it thrice. You have to do the japa thrice. So
it's okay. So it's
sorry,
nothing.
4 times. If it's 27, then you have to do it 4 times, 108. So there are malas of 27, there are malas of 54. So you can a 27 bead mala is okay. You have to do it 4 times for 108.
Yeah, to make it 108. So any difference with the other colored ones? Because you used to have this one, he used to always he's no longer with us, but he used to always do his japas with this.
All right. Maybe we can call it a day.
I don't know. If you can just show, if you can just let me know what this black one is representing. It's my father-in-law's, who's no longer with us.
Yeah, sorry. Whilst you're thinking, can I quickly ask, how do you energize the Rudraksh beads?
Can we do it the next time? I can certainly do that. I have an appointment.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fine.
So it's already
Or
1.5
if you can put it in WhatsApp, if you can put it in our group.
Sure. I'll give it to you. And I also had to give a mantra last time. I forgot to do that. I just remembered the ending mantra. I'll put that also along with the sound, the showing voiceover of it. So you can go through it and that will help you. So can we do a ending chant, please?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you so much. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukkha bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti.
Thank you very much, Nidhi ji. That was
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
session.
And maybe you know what, you can ask your question in the WhatsApp group, and next time we can take that subject and I can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I only put it on there, but
Yeah.
it didn't come.
Yeah.
Next
All
time.
right. Thank you so much. Thank you, and Panji, for organizing.
And also, please remember to put all the mantras. You said you got an app for
Yes.
mantras.
I'll share that mantra app. I'll share
Please.
the app for WhatsApp as well. For iOS, and as for Android, I'll share that in the link.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. And not forgetting to join Nidhi ji at 6 o'clock. Sorry, Neha ji at 6 o'clock. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much.
Bye.